2015, ASU played Texas A&M in Houston, and that didn't go well, and then there was maybe some knock-on effects. When you're going to have a team that's going to have a lot of new starters next year, is that a concern at all?
I'm not really thinking that far ahead. I just know anytime you go to those environments, it's a great challenge. So to go from that environment straight to another challenging environment overseas, that's a tough challenge for our team early in the year. So we'll see what we're made of early next year.
The fact that it's not a home game, does that matter to you?
That didn't really matter to me. You know, it's a good challenge. I mean, that's the best way I can put it.
Kenny, yesterday the budget got approved by the Arizona Board of Regents for not only the new football facility but also for the renovations of this financial arena. Just what are your initial reactions to that? Kind of the announcement, obviously a month ago, but now it's kind of all the plans now beginning to come into fruition a little bit.
I really can't comment on that. I can't comment on that at all. I don't really understand. Yeah, I can't comment on that.
But it is your goal to have that practice.
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. I don't know where that money came from, so that's great news for us. Like, that's why I can't comment. Like, I don't know the details of that specific report, where that report came from, how that report changed from my Monday meeting to that report coming out on Tuesday. So that's why I just can't. I don't have enough knowledge to comment on that information because I don't really know about it.
Coach, Jesus has obviously pretty much been as advertised, but special teams as a whole could, maybe has room to improve. What's kind of your thoughts on that unit as a whole?
Our special teams units?
Yeah,
they've been good. I mean, obviously, Canyon went out, and we've struggled punting into the wind. But, other than that, our special teams units as a whole, we returned a kickoff. They got called back close. We've hit 2 game-winner field goals. So, I mean, people can look at stats when they look at it, but that's not the whole unit as a whole. Sometimes it's one punt, one kickoff. There was a period of time where we were missing some of the kickoffs, and we cleaned that up by switching hashes. So, for the most part, I mean, our special teams unit has been good. Anybody can take stats and spin them 97 directions and say what they want to say, and that's true for offense, defense, and special teams.
And Coach, Jared finally got his big play on Friday. How good did that feel to finally get him that after weeks of just being on the doorstep?
Yeah, huge for him. The first catch in college football in that type of setting was huge. So I'm excited to see what that does moving forward. Obviously, getting some guys hopefully back this week on the offensive side of the ball could help us too.
And I apologize, I popped in a little late here, but you mind just commenting again on the opportunity to go international, go to London?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great challenge for us. It's a great opportunity for our guys to go see a different country, but it's a great challenge. So we'll plan in London. Let's go to London.
What would having Jalen Moss back do for you guys?
Yeah, and obviously another guy who can catch the football, who's caught 90 catches, maybe 100 catches in his last 2 years in college football. So a guy who's done it under the lights, which is huge for us, especially playing a team that is known to be sticky in coverage. So getting a guy who's just caught a lot of passes.
When you don't have slot receiver, depth and or talent as good as you would like it to be, how limiting is that in the short red area or?
Yeah, I think the short red area, I got to be better as a coach. I got to give our guys better opportunities to be successful. Like we can't just force things. We got to be more creative and try to really create one-on-nones down there instead of really good one-on-ones. So I think it starts with me down there in the little red area. We cleaned up the red area. Now we got to clean up the red zone. So I think, or the goal line. So I think if we clean up the goal line and short yardage, that's our next step as an offense. Because first downs are good. Red area was good last week. Goal line, short yardage of that area. They're basically the same down and distance, same situation, except the extra safeties in the fit in the low red sometimes more cover zero. Other than that, same situation. So we got to clean up that area.
Coach, you mentioned the offensive line, like moving guys in and out, but obviously the chemistry, they've been playing well together, developing depth. And just your thought, up until the bye week, of how this group has performed to come together.
Yeah, we have the leading rusher in the country. In our league. Doing well. There's obviously areas of improvement, like short yardage, and that's a team improvement area. But on first and second downs, on early downs, I think they're doing a nice job.
What have you seen from Keith Abney to really allow him to make the strides he has in his second year as a starter?
Work ethic and intelligence. He works hard and he's smart. And that's a nasty combination. When you work hard and you're smart, you're usually successful. And he works hard and he's smart. And he's a really good person.
This has been briefly touched upon before, but what challenges is specific to Spencer Fano and Caleb Blum who present the edge group that just had a massive game?
They're both first-round draft picks. That's a pretty big challenge. They block well. You know, they play offensive tackle, and they're good blockers. Usually don't want to, go versus that. I actually recruited both. I recruited Spencer to Oregon, unbelievable kid, unbelievable family. And, number 2 or number 1, however you spin it, is from here. We recruited him and tried to flip him my first year here, Lomu. So they're both really good players, both really good families, both really good people. So I kind of wish we got them both. I wish one went to Oregon. I wish the other guy came here and we didn't have to play him. But they're both at Utah, and we get to play 2 first-rounders.
How fun is it going up against an offensive line that's that good when your defense is really generating the explosives you guys against that?
I mean, I'd rather go versus an offensive line that's not that good, personally. But it's a great challenge, but I'd much rather go versus me playing left tackle. I would sleep way better at night if, like, me and my brother were playing offensive line. But they've got a really good O-line. They got a really good program, so it's a good challenge for us.
You guys good? Got Coach
All right, over and out.
You can't lose if you're going against yourself.
Or you can't win.